because we don't need to drag our time. We don't need to do 2 terms. I think 2 terms is ridiculous. Honestly, sometimes I even think 4 years is ridiculous to be president. And I don't know how kings and queens of England, because I have a life too, but I want to save you guys. And I have a life where I need to make sure I keep you guys happy. And that's why I used to do meet and greets before all this politics. I personally wanted to get close with the Robloxian people. I wanted to be a part of the community, because when I first got in, I was really low. Everyone was doing great, and I remember I was homeless for like my first 5 months in Robloxia and Roblox in general. I was homeless for 5 months. I had nowhere to go. My sister ended up building me a small little house, but like this room we're standing in is probably bigger than the whole thing. And then, over time I got houses and made money and got more houses. But the point is, Roblox is not something that you need to stress about. It's not anything you need to take 100% serious. Now, we're trying to make it serious so that way people can get on here and spend time with friends and play games, not have to worry about these hackers and just this dirty environment that we're giving. And we're changing that. We are slowly changing that, and you're seeing progress. We're taking away the promotion of animal abuse. We're taking away productions of testing treatments on animals. We're not having that. We don't want any torturing of humans. We are 1,000,000% against that. I don't think you should ever harm somebody just to get answers out of them. But I really appreciate all the support that the Robloxians have given me while in office. And I know I've been sidetracked a lot, but after here in the next 3 hours, I think I gotta go to the Robloxian whatever that state is. I have to be at another state. I can never remember the state. I think it might be Rowe, Alabama, but don't hold me against it, because I got to go there and speech in the next 3 hours, and I think it'll be posted on YouTube tomorrow or sometime on Blocks News. But yeah, I really know that I really don't know the states in Roblox. I mean, I know some states are named different Robloxians. Some states are named different things, just something random that you couldn't even think about. But like I said, I really love the fact that I get to come on here and talk to you like this while we're running a country. That's how great we're doing. Because if we weren't doing so good, I wouldn't be here right now. But thank you so much for this interview, and it means the world to me. Oh, don't worry. I get asked plenty of questions about the Slendrina movies. So, Slendrina X, so we wanted to do video game versions of movies. We did a few Five Nights at Freddy's, and then I starred in my own movie called William Afton, and we felt like we weren't doing enough. We felt like, obviously the feeling you get in Roblox, we're not doing enough. We're not comparing to real life Hollywood. Real life Hollywood takes stuff a lot more seriously than we do, and that's okay. We're slowly working on being here, and we're getting here. We could be at the top right now, but Mason Smith just brought in all these insanely horrible people that we're slowly canceling out. And as the president, I can't really, focus on making Mason Smith stuff turn better while we're going against him. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked again. The Slendrina movies, sorry. The Slendrina movies. There's I don't know. I think there's either 5, 6, or 7, somewhere in between those. But when we did those, honestly, so I think maybe the first 2 didn't have lines, just like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 didn't. We didn't do a first one. I think there's already a first one, but we did the second one in the Roblox version because there's already a first one. Well, anyways, when we filmed Five Nights at Freddy's 2, there was no lines. We didn't have any talking, and I think I don't think we did in the third one, but I think in the rest up we do. and it's longer. Just like Scream 2, we were gonna film, and I think I pre-recorded my scenes for some movies that I did because I got in the office and I had to leave. And I feel bad for leaving Bloxy Wood, and I'm slowly gonna pay them back over time. But the truth is, I can't be with them currently, and they ruined everything after I got in office. But they definitely saved me from being on the streets, and honestly, if they ask if I'll repay them back, I will. I don't mind giving a portion of my money to the people that got me to where I am today. So I appreciate that, but the Slendrina movies are, I like them. I mean, I play Slender Man, and then we did another movie called Slender Man with me and Memphis Beeman Durfer. Me and Memphis Beeman Durfer, bro. We are in so many movies together. So the first actual movie, I don't know what actual movie we did first together. It's not really clear, but hold on. Give me just like 10 seconds to think about this. Just give me a second. Well, okay, I don't want to take that long. One of our first movies was, our first movie we ever did together was Slendrina #1. That was the most iconic, that was the first movie we did. We did Granny. Rainbow Friends absolutely fucking sucked. We did so horrible with that. I would love to redo it, but they don't want to redo it. But yes, and it was a short movie too, and the point of that movie was to just show off what a movie would be. And there's a lot of short movies too. Scream and Miss Carf 3, I think, were the best movies that were the longest, 30 and 40 minutes. And then my favorite movie I did of all time, and this movie didn't have lines, but we still had to perform, obviously, because you can't just not perform. And that was Plant Solar 2 was my favorite movie of all time, the film. #1, Memphis was so, into it that time. He knew what he was doing. He was in the prime. Memphis isn't in the prime now. He isn't as much of a star as he was. But, everybody knew who Memphis was after the first Plant Solar movie came out. Everybody knew who Memphis was. And, yeah. So, but then he kind of slowly started to lose that. And that's okay. Every actor loses their, shine. But anyways, Slendrina gave us a big push because it was a big horror movie, and we're trying to, because I think we haven't done Slendrina X yet. I think I pre-recorded that, but yeah. So all these movies that we did, we worked really hard on, and people won't understand how hard these are until they really do it. It takes a lot of work, but if you're really, really, into it, then you will do it. And honestly, like I said, the real life world and the virtual world are two separate places. You kind of talk about what happened in the real world and virtual, but we created a world in the virtual world. So now we have two worlds, basically. We have a universe in Roblox, and I don't want Roblox to get banned in the United States. That's why I'm here to save us. That's why I ran an office. And, Dylan McRoger, I think that's his name. He is one of the greatest vice presidents of all time. Dylan McRoger. He is, first of all, back in the day when the thing that made me famous, I think personally, was the green shot. Back in the day, I found the cure to a horrible disease that was going on in Sandtown. I worked at I was in a different country for a while. I think it might have been in Coneland. I went back there I went back there this summer, I think a few days ago, back to Coneland. But I used to work there in Roblox. It was a different country because I left Robloxia for a minute, because I went on vacation back in the day, and I found the cure for the Sandtown disease because I ended up staying a year. Well, anyways, we came back here, and that's when I tried to find myself, and finally I got my first movie, and I think that was the high school or the hospital, whatever. But yeah, I've just been glad I got to have this virtual experience, and if anybody at any time ever needs me to help them, I will be there to help them. I want to repay the world and some people who have given me, and there's a lot of mean people out there too, but I want to give back to the people who have given me. So but I do want to say that the virtual world and the real life world have connections. But yeah, me and Ian will be and Eric we'll all be still working, and we'll update you guys on anything that we can on the Donald Tate files, and we'll just get this whole thing figured out. And by the time we leave office, and I think 2028, by the time we leave office, and by the time, we're obviously going to have every single movie we've ever been in. It's going to be out, everything we've ever done by 2028. And by the time 2028 hits, we will be out, but we're going to find a great president to replace me, and he's going to carry on our legacy, and then that president's going to carry on our legacy. Hopefully, what we do impacts the world forever. I love you so much, Kaylee, and thank you so much for inviting me here, and just I'm glad I got to come here, and it was great to see a good friend I had from back in the day. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and I will come back. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask, and I'll come back. Okay, I'll come back first chance I get. If you invite me back, I'll come back. Thank you so much, Kaylee. This has been a blast.